Hey Planty people, it's been a minute since I've done a plant haul video, so I decided to stop by some of the big box stores near me. Stay around, let's see what they have. Trader Joe's was a bust. Let's try Lowe's and maybe Home Depot. First stop, Home Depot, and the first thing I saw was the sign, $9.88 for proven winners. Regular price $19.98. And I decided to take a look and see what I can take home with me. We have some white wizards. These calatheas, I believe they're called. The Neverland, which I've always said I like, but again, being calatheas or calatheas, I will not spend my money on them. They required high humidity, and these I really like. They're very pubescent in the underside. There were Ring of Fires, Tortums, Adansonii, all in very good condition. And for the price of $9.98, you couldn't go wrong with those. This one is a lemon top meringue. And this one I had purchased Isensis philodendron. I purchased one a while ago and it didn't do so well. All the leaves melted. It seems like there's new growth, so I'm crossing my fingers that it will survive. But there is some croutons with large leaves. There are some Aglonema Santasomas. There's an Aglonema Maria right there. This beautiful Aglonema, bright red. And then this Tradescantia just caught my eye. It was huge. Lots of ferns. Look at this Pink Princess. It was cute, but it only had one variegated leaf, one pink leaf. Monstera Stanleyana. And this, I had to check the name, and yes, it said Tradescantia. We know it's a begonia, so I checked the other one. It also said Tradescantia. Interesting. Here's some more begonias, very pretty. These are the usual Angel collection. But the begonias were very nice. Bright pink. There were even some that were very silvery. Pink, what was she called? Silver Lady. A painted lady. That's who she was. A painted lady, and she was pretty. More of the regular. The Cebu blue was huge. The leaves were very big and very pretty. There was a Hoya Bretonnier. This denty looking thing was called Dorothy. something similar to that. It was cute. Here we go, some more ferns. There's a teddy bear vine on the bottom. This arrangement of succulents was cute as well. Some cebu palms, which are not good for your pets. These Tradescantias were looking sad, but they were very pretty. I had just purchased one in a neighborhood nursery, and she is looking just like these. Not too hot. Some more of the regular angel collection. Painted lady, lemon tops. Some of them had nice variegation. On the other side, we had some sad-looking painted ladies and some sad-looking aglaonema somewhere. You can see it was very tight for me to fit in here, so I'm going to try and squeeze myself in here. This Scindapsus just needed some water. This here, the tag said colorful aglaonema, but I believe it was a mini monstera. These aglaonemas are stunning. Love the variegation. Here's some more proven winners. They were not 50% off. The selection was very scarce, not anything attractive. This one, oh my goodness, that one caught my eye. Behind me, we have some more aglaonemas, peace lilies, dracaenas, Audrey ficus, some dracaena snake plants, this calathea. Just look at those beautiful backings. It's burgundy. It's so beautiful. But again, I don't do them. They require too much and I don't have the time for them. I didn't see any new succulents. But this here, who knows what it was, but it was huge, eye-catching. We have the selection of orchids and Bermuda pineapples and what were these called? I don't remember what they were called, but I like the color of the flowers. A lot of ficus over here and more ficus and cebu palm, and the new growth is just so funny. Very cute. They were all with growth. Look at this one. So pretty. And these anthuriums, there were so many. And these leaves were humongous. Some of them were even flowering. So pretty. I believe they're the Anthurium Michelle. I am not familiar with this genus, but I felt it and it felt rubbery. I was impressed with the size of them. We had a lot of terrariums. And again, I've said it many times, I do not know who buys these. They're overpriced for the plants that they usually carry. but there was a Dracaena, this Calathea. Don't know the name of it, but it looks like a Calathea to me. There was the Jungle Boogie. I was surprised to see this begonia. I had never seen this one, and let me remind you, I have many plants. I've been to these big box stores many times, and this was the first time I saw it on a proven winner. Here's some more of these water vases. And these Dracaena hurricanes, they were pretty. I don't have one in my collection, so that might be one I might have to purchase someday. That Hoya was very pretty, Hoya Rosita. And then I encountered, as I was walking to the inside of the building, I saw these big, huge peace lily leaves that I had to stop and admire. So pretty. And look at this alocasia regal. Let me show you how big she is. Stunning plant. And the ficus, very pretty as well. Fiddle leaf ficus. I have one that didn't do so well over the summer, and she's doing well now. New leaves are popping up, and she is getting big and lush. Do you see this aloe? Oh my goodness, she is huge. And what are you? I was stunned by the beauty of this flower. All right, let's try Lowe's. At Lowe's, there is never a shortage of succulents and cacti and whatever this is, but she is stunning. I think we saw this one at Home Depot, but this basket was $24.88, under $25, and she was beautiful. That sun stress on those edges, breathtaking. All these arrangements, they are very pretty. Whatever this is, it was bushy and bright. Here you go. Here are some cacti. I wonder if these flowers are real. I touched them, but I couldn't feel if they were real or fake. But this one, kind of funny looking. Again, I am not a succulent or a cacti person, but I do like to walk by and admire. the different varieties that Lowe's carries. Cacti and euphorbia. What are these? Something with an E. Euphorbias? Please correct me below. I have no idea what I'm talking about. These are bromeliads and dracaenas. There's a money tree in the back. And I was in love with these flowers. They look like little fans. And there were several colors. Look at this deep purple. And the red one in the back. And then, as I was looking forward, I found this really long one that was intriguing. Isn't God just wonderful? How He creates all these beauties for us to admire and care for. There's some philodendrons, some aglaonemas, some epiprenum, begonias. I wonder if these are called the angel wing begonias. The back was striking. On this other table, we have Shangri-La, pothos, more begonias, golden pothos right beside the Shangri-La. This is a different type of epiprenum. Not sure if it was called silver stripe. I forgot to look at the tag. Xanthosomas. Again, another humidity lover. This is why I don't have one in my collection. These dracaenas with these arrangement of different type of plants. ZZs, Dracaena sansevieras. And as I was walking, as I was leaving the area where the succulents and cacti are, I found these sad looking racks of clearance plants. So I decided to stop and show you what we have here in Gainesville and how our clearance section looks. Many YouTubers, they like to post their section, and I don't know why, but theirs looks so much better than mine. But these don't look bad. These bird of paradise and these palms. That was about the best deal I saw in this section. These poor plants. I feel so sad for them. All these orchids, and there was a dead fern. Well, maybe she would survive if someone rescued her, but I wasn't going to take any of these home. That would have been a waste of money, because These were not even worth it. I did see this beautiful pot. Look at this. I was tempted. It would have been $10, but I left it. All right, this is what my clearance section looks like. Is it worth it? Would you have purchased something from that section? Let me know. Finally got to my favorite section, the hanging baskets. This poor golden pothos, she was big, very big, but needed some water. These odd looking feet, I see them all the time and I always have to stop and admire. I think this plant is gorgeous. She's a pollination and I just love the growing pattern. There was some ferns, peperomias. There's another one. You see her in the back? She is beautiful. Those dark and burgundy colors. Dogtail cactus. Kind of odd looking, but cute at the same time. There was some lipstick plants. Lots of ferns and this beautiful red begonia. She's very popular. There was a couple of baskets of her. Oh my, there's another pollination ivy. They are everywhere. I don't recall in previous years seeing these as much as I've seen them now. This marble queen, she was gorgeous as well. And ferns, many ferns. Heartleaf philodendron on the top. A lot of snake plants, and they were actually on sale for $19.98. I believe the regular price was $29.98. These dracaenas were on sale as well. Outside plants that I don't know the name of, but are very pretty. And I had to stop and look at these orchids and their roots. Do you collect orchids? Are they easy to care for, or are they similar to Hoyas? We got more of these beautiful plants here. Cebu blue is big but needs watering. There is a Hoya Bertonier. And I found a skeleton key pothos. Look at the shape of those leaves. Some of them, you can see the beginning stage of why they are called the skeleton key. Here's another Bertonier. She was pretty long and sun-stressed. Here are some more lipstick plants. And this one was another skeleton key. So I am just going to place her in my cart and admire them for a minute and see. This one had specialty houseplant, but it is a skeleton key. You can see the shape here. Can you imagine this plant being mature and what the shape of the leaves will become? And here I found another skeleton key. So long and lush. a total of 3 plants in my cart. I wonder which one will I choose to take home with me. Stay until the end and I'll show you my haul. Palms were also on sale for $14.98. Inside, I found some more hanging plants. This one was a Jasenia pothos, and it had some variegation in the inner portion of the pot. This, oh my goodness, this was beautiful. That bluish silver leaf color was stunning. And she was called a blue star fern. I bought one several weeks ago in Trader Joe's, a tiny one, and she's not looking hot. This Tradescantia was looking sad, but I was admiring yellow leaf. Mine doesn't have any yellow leaves, so I wonder if that's a different variety. This green Jula, is that what it's called? Green Jula? The tag said pothos, but I know that there are some out there called the green Jula, so I'm guessing this is it because of the large round leaves. That reminds me of a mandula. I was trying to place her on some sort of hook. It was very difficult to hold the phone and record at the same time. There were more of the same things that we saw outside. There were some ferns and Tradescantias. And here I am, loving on the mandula, or the green Jula. And then I found this beautiful philodendron heartleaf, and she was full lush. There's these beautiful begonias, that bright pink. Very, very pretty. Rex begonia, the tag said. The Maranta prayer plants with those red backings was also a find. In a small pot, they usually come in those large 8 inches pot. It was a nice surprise to see them in tiny, affordable pots. Look at this begonia. Isn't she breathtaking? More of the usual angel collection. And this, oh my goodness, wasn't she gorgeous? Tag said marble queen. Gorgeous. I did see a lot of Brazils. Some had very large leaves. Here's another rabbit foot with those odd-looking legs. Lipstick plants. And another marble queen. She is very popular. Give it plenty of light so she can maintain that variegation. Here's another pothos, green Jula, pagoda. I picked up that pagoda because of the tiny leaves on it. And the backing was striking. Here's some bonsai and money trees. Moonlight scandapsus. I had one and it didn't do so well over the winter. Crocodile philodendron with its new leaf. Unfurling, so cute. We have Adansonii, many Adansonii in very good conditions too. All these Dracaena snake plants, very tempting. If you know me, you know I love Dracaenas as well. These pots, don't know how I feel about them. Some were nice. I was liking this particular pot. There's a Dracaena, there's philodendron Birkin. On the other side, there were many plants as well. This one in particular was intriguing. I thought it was a staghorn fern, but I didn't see. Oh, it did say fern. I wonder if it is a staghorn. Bird nest ferns on the bottom, very well kept. This calathea, very lush. Not on my list. Dracaenas and this prayer plant or this maranta on the back was also very bushy. Philodendron moonlight, if I'm not mistaken. That bright green, beautiful color. Aglaonemas, more Birkins. This is one of my favorite Dracaenas. It's a Hanii Sansevieria. And this dark one was very pretty too. It just says Sansevieria. It wasn't specific enough. But yes, there is a anthurium. And I spotted a Hoya in the back. Black margin. This was a philodendron silver stripe. Very pretty. A few weeks ago, I did a video about the difference between the silver stripe and the Brazil in one of my shopping videos. If you're interested, check them out. This Brazil was beautiful. There was a pothos, maybe a jasmine. These scindapsus were huge, and each and every one that I saw at Lowe's were beautiful. This, oh my gosh, this was shivering. It was glowing. But it's a calathea. Dracaena hurricane, and she is pretty as well. I did spot some white fuzz on it. You know what that means. Keep away from your collection. These pots, these were new. And they had very pretty, well-kept plants on them. They were ceramic. No, actually, they were terracotta on the inside and this glazed ceramic on the outside. New growth is always so pretty to look at. More scindapsus in these smaller pots. This zebra plant. She was cute. Do you see that tiny new growth? Many of the usual. We have philodendrons, dracaenas. Many dracaenas today. I really do like these zebra plants. I've never had one, so not sure how to care for them, but they are pretty. There was a lipstick plant. This bamboo plant that I had seen many, many weeks ago. Aubrey and another dracaena and this bright green pothos in the back. Golden pothos was very pretty. Another golden pothos, scindapsus, maranta. The variegation on this queen. Yes, ma'am. Very cute. Another stripe. I personally think that the marble queen is one of the most prettiest pothos out there. My favorite pothos is the Mandula, but after her, I would say the queen. Adansonii with lots of growth. Ficus Aubrey and philodendron and dracaenas, aloes, monsteras. Zooming into the new growth, so pretty. That red philodendron was pretty as well. Hamilomena, sad looking thing, should be in the clearance section. This one looks okay. I like the way they feel. I purchased one. I actually rescued one and she's doing fantastic. There's another philodendron heart. And many, many scindapsus. exoticas. I am in love with these. So many beautiful plants. I'm not sure if that's an exotica or a silvery Ann, but she was beautiful. This was the only pearls and jade in the whole store that I saw. Here we go, these funny looking pots. But I did like the snake plants. Air plants, if you're into those, they were plenty. And orchids and bromelias. Never a shortage of those. This Adansonii, wow, she was big and growing. Ficus Audrey's. There's new growth. She was very bushy. Easy to care. I have one and I have her in my non-Hoya greenhouse, and she grows very easy for me. Lots of new pups on this Dracaena. And these, what are they called? Champ Potos? White Knights. Now they are gorgeous. Look at the variegation on each leaf. This ficus, I always forget the name of it, but it is one of my favorite ficuses. New leaf, new growth. That's a good sign. And then as I am walking outside to pay for my purchase, I found these odd looking succulents. Euphobias. They were odd, but at the same time gorgeous. Do you know what I mean? Monstera Thai, Monstera Stanleyana, more of the angel collection, and I spotted some very nice mandulas in here. Amaranta. Let me see if I can zoom in here and so I can show you these mandulas. String of cactus, sunstress cactus, rickrack cactus, and they were 20% off. That was a good buy if you collect succulents and cacti. Here's some more of that funky, ugly but cute plant. This was a new find. I had not seen this before. Is curated collection. Does your Lowe's have these? This is the first time I've seen it on my Lowe's. Did you guys hear me? I said my Lowe's. I don't own any Lowe's. I wish I did though. Here you see some painted lady and some pothos and philodendrons and new growth. Love it. Epipremnum albos. Some did not have a lot of elbow looking variegation on it, but if you were looking for some, there are some here. These coconut fern thing, that's definitely is not gonna make it. Crocodiles and these poor peace lilies. Alocasias. Ficus taniki. This whole side was looking sad. It was near the cash registers and they were not looking their best. This particular one, I don't know, it looks like aluminium. Was cute. Here I go. You see my cart? These Dracaena on sale for $14.98. Peace lilies and Dracaenas in the back. Then we found the exotic collection. Paraíso Verde, Florida Ghost, Ring of Fires. And in front, there were some bamboo, money trees, Dracaenas. All right, let's get out of here. Have you ever found yourself looking crazy, looking for your car? I have spent 3 minutes looking for my car. Decided to stop at Publix, and I was surprisingly pleased with this BOGO sale, buy one get one. Unfortunately, the ones that were on sale, I've already have in my collection. There were Aglaonema, Silver Bay. She was very pretty. That silver on her is just stunning. There were some Monstera Deliciosa, Monstera Adansonii, and this Monstera with its new leaf unfurling. Just so cute. In the back, they kind of resemble Silver Lady. I'm sorry, Painted Lady. But they didn't have that greenish tint on them. They were just yellow. And unfortunately, the tag wasn't specific enough. So I don't know what she was, but she was pretty with lots of new growth. Do you have any idea? Put it down below. There were two of them, and these Dracaenas were huge, very long snake plants. Some even had some pups. Yeah, I kind of looked at the tag and no indication of names of neither of these plants. I continued to walk through the produce section and found these, but these are not in the sale, in the BOGO sale, because these were $29.99. But wow, look at her. Breathtaking, beautiful aglaonema. This monstera was huge, and it was also $29.99. Not on sale. Bromelias. Look at this one. This other Euphobia. I think it's an Euphorbia. No, it's an Apunta. Apunta. Yes, this should show you how much I know about these succulents and cactus. Zero knowledge. Publix had a BOGO sale. I didn't take any of them home, but they were very nice. People, it is hot out there. Temperature 95. And this is ridiculous. But I found some awesome plants. Stay tuned. I'll show you them at the end. All right. Arrived home, took a shower, cooled down, and now I am going to show you my plants. As you can see, I purchased a philodendron tortum for $9.98 or maybe $9.88 at Home Depot. And I've been looking for one, so I was very happy to find this at that fantastic price. Did you see it had water in the pot? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat her with my insecticidal soap, which is alcohol, neem oil, and peppermint extract with some water. And I mix it up well, and then I spray my plants with this soap just in case my babies came home with any pest. And I would make sure that I spray the vase as well, because we're going to use this vase as a cash pot. So here I am, just spraying the heck out of her, making sure the underside, the in-between, the top, everything is covered. And I will see how she does in this soil, and eventually I will probably change her to my magic mix. There is a video on my playlist about my magic mix. If you're interested, make sure to check it out. Now let me show you what I purchased at Lowe's. Do you want to take a guess? Yes, it was the skeleton key. And I was struggling to get her out of this bag, but I finally did. And I am going to do the exact thing that I did with the tortum. Just spray her down on top, underneath, in between. And I wanted to show you, look at this. Do you see this perfect leaf? This is why she is called the skeleton key. I'm excited to get her on a plank and get these leaves mature into that fabulous key shape leaf that she will become. So here I am spraying her down, and then I'm going to keep her and the tortum in the shade for a couple of days, making sure that her leaves do not burn with the sun. And that is it. That's how I take care of the plants when I bring them home. Hope you enjoyed this shopping spree with me. And I will see you in the next one, my friends. Have a majestical and blessed day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye, my friends.